Get ready for some astronomical amazement. Space is full of secrets so wild, they'll make your jaw drop. Buckle up as we reveal the top 15 mind-blowing facts about space. Yes, you read that right, 15. Not only will we be counting down these cosmic surprises, but we've also got a stash of incredible bonus tidbits waiting for you. And don't even think about hitting pause now, because we're diving straight into number 15. Get ready for a Martian masterpiece. Did you know that sunsets on Mars aren't painted with the usual orange and red hues we're used to on Earth? Nope, they actually glow in a stunning pale blue. But what's behind this breathtaking blue sky? Scientists claim it's all about the tiny dust particles in Mars' atmosphere. They let blue light shine through like magic, making the Martian sunset an otherworldly sight. Imagine Neil Armstrong's iconic first step on the moon in 1969. His footprint has become an unforgettable piece of history. As he famously declared, "One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." Little did we know that this massive milestone would remain visible for up to a whopping 100 million years. This astonishing longevity isn't just due to Armstrong's trailblazing move. The moon's unique composition is actually responsible. The moon's rocks erode at an incredibly slow pace of just 0.04 inches every million years, allowing Neil Armstrong's footprints and the footprints that followed to remain remarkably intact for millions and millions of years. Get ready for some mind-blowing sound effects from outer space, because guess what? Space is not silent. In fact, it's full of weird and wonderful noises that we can actually tune into with a little help from NASA's clever data sonification trick. This cool technique transforms cosmic signals into audio files that let us hear what's really going on in the universe. No spacesuits required, buckle up, space fans. NASA's Voyager 1 spacecraft has some seriously weird sounds. Think screeches, beeps, and otherworldly groans. But what are these cosmic noises really? Well, scientists have been trying to crack the code, but their best guesses so far aren't much better than ours. And speaking of pricey space ventures, did you know that hiring an astronaut can set you back a whopping amount? Buckle up. We've got a mind-blowing financial fact for you. Sending just 16 ounces of water, yes, you read that right, to outer space can set you back anywhere from $100 to a whopping $43,180. Can you believe it? No wonder astronauts have to get super creative with recycling and reusing every last drop. Now, let's dive into our first strange space fact. Are you ready? Get ready for a gross-out moment. Living in space for just 1 year would mean gulping down an astonishing 730 liters of recycled sweat and urine. If you hooked on weird facts like this, don't miss our other video, 25 creepy space facts you can't unlearn. But let's get back to some cosmic craziness. Space isn't as tidy as it seems, folks. Get ready for some mind-blowing space facts. Did you know that our galaxy is cluttered with a massive amount of trash from all those historic missions? It's true. We're talking about rocket parts, busted gadgets, and retired satellites left over from the epic space race between Russia, China, and the United States back in the 60s. These space leftovers zoom around Earth at an insane speed of 17,500 miles per hour. But don't worry, there's a superhero watching out for us. The Space Surveillance Network, or SEN, which keeps tabs on this enormous amount of junk and bigger debris floating in our sky. Get this, Space Surveillance Network tracks over 23,000 space objects larger than a baseball. And guess what? The USA leads the pack with nearly 4,000 pieces in orbit, Russia follows closely with almost 4,000, and China takes third place with an impressive 380,93 objects. By the way, if you wanted to walk to the moon at 1 mile per hour, it'd take you a whopping 9 years. Get this, if we had a super smooth highway to the moon, how long would it take to walk there at an average pace? Let's do the math. The moon is about 238,855 miles away from Earth, and let's assume you're walking at a steady 3 miles per hour. That's almost 80,000 hours of walking, or roughly 9 years straight, non-stop without breaks. Now imagine space. It's not just a vacuum, but also extreme temperatures. In some far-off regions, temperatures can drop to a mind-boggling negative 454 degrees Fahrenheit. Brr. And then there's Mercury, where one side gets as hot as 800 degrees Fahrenheit, while the other side is chilly at around 280 degrees Fahrenheit. Talk about climate extremes in space. Imagine being in space. It's not as cool as it sounds. In fact, it's a deadly environment that would stop you in just 15 seconds. Why? It has nothing to do with lack of air to breathe, but everything to do with the absence of pressure. When there's no push from outside forces, all the gases inside your body, including the air in your lungs, start expanding rapidly. It's like a balloon inflating in zero gravity. Your lungs wouldn't be able to handle this expansion and would probably rupture before you even have time to react. And don't think holding your breath can save you, as oxygen in your blood gets depleted within seconds. So, no spacewalks for us just yet. Get ready for a space crash course. Things aren't pretty when you venture out without the right gear. Unprotected space exposure can lead to super uncomfortable, and let's say digestive issues like loss of bowel movement, feeling bloated, blood boiling in your veins, or even exploding tiny blood vessels. Meanwhile, back on Earth, you might know our solar system has stars visible from here, but did you know there are countless others that we can't see? This is because some stars are still too young and their light hasn't reached us yet due to the massive distance they're in, millions of miles away. Let's dive into some mind-blowing facts about stars. You might be aware that not all stars we spot are still shining bright. Some have already burned out. This concept was first proposed by Heinrich Wilhelm Olbers back in 1823. He pondered, if the universe is endless, motionless, and timeless, then no matter where you gaze, you should eventually land on a star. With an estimated septillion stars out there, it's totally logical. Now, here's another jaw-dropping fact just for you. Every single star in our night sky is significantly larger and brighter than our own sun, making our sun look like a tiny baby star compared to them. Buckle up, space fans. Here is a mind-blowing fact. Our very own Milky Way galaxy is home to an astonishing number of black holes, with tens of thousands lurking at its center. Now, you might be thinking, wait, I thought galaxies only had one black hole. Well, here's the thing. Almost every galaxy, including ours, has a black hole, but some just happen to be taking a cosmic nap. That recent study revealed an incredible number of these sleepy giants waiting to be uncovered at our galaxy's heart. And what's even more mysterious, black holes are invisible because light can't escape their powerful pull. Imagine taking an X-ray of your favorite star, but instead of its bones, you'd be revealing the secrets hidden within its shadow. Now, let's talk about our solar system's superstar, the sun. It makes up a whopping 99.8% of the entire solar system's mass. You might have seen those epic planetary alignment pictures from school, and they can be misleading. They're often shrunk down to fit on a poster because showing the actual scale would leave you speechless. The truth is, our sun is enormous, way bigger than you probably realized. Buckle up, space fans. Did you know our sun weighs in at an astonishing 1989 times 10 to the power of 30 kilograms? It's mind-boggling to think this gigantic ball is responsible for a whopping 99.8% of our solar system's mass. That's basically all the planets and other celestial bodies combined. And here's what gets even wilder. Only about 4.9% of the universe's total mass energy is made up of atoms. The rest, an incredible 95%, remains hidden from our view. While it might feel a bit disheartening to think that all we've studied for over 3.5 centuries is just a teeny tiny part of what's out there, the silver lining is that this means there are still so many secrets waiting to be uncovered. It's an exciting reminder to keep exploring our universe. So, what's your take on this mind-blowing fact? The universe has a birth certificate. Did you know that the universe wasn't always here? It all began with a massive explosion called the Big Bang, which marked its very first birthday. Can you wrap your head around an event so enormous and powerful that it shaped everything we see today in just a split second? The universe is turning up the wow factor at an epic 13.82 billion years old. Now, you might have different perspectives on how we got here, faith, science, or just exploring ideas. But one thing's for sure, our existence seems to defy logic when you think about it popping into being out of nothingness. It challenges the mind to grasp a day without a yesterday, pure mental gymnastics. The wild part, this is what the evidence points to, and we can't deny that. Get ready for mind-blowing history. Albert Einstein made a jaw-dropping prediction nearly a century ago. Back in 1916, he boldly said that space itself vibrates with special waves called gravitational waves. Fast forward to 2015, on September 14th, scientists finally confirmed the existence of these cosmic ripples after decades of searching. What's even wilder? Einstein was spot on about how these waves originate. They come from massive events in our universe's past, like when two black holes collide. But wait, it gets even wilder. We've got a crazy fact for you. On our second planet from the sun, a single day is actually longer than its entire year. Yep, you read that correctly. One full rotation on Venus takes around 243 Earth days. But here's the twist, it also takes about 225 Earth days to orbit the sun. This mind-blowing phenomenon has Venus spinning in the opposite direction of our home planet, making it a true oddball in our solar system. Buckle up, space fans. Let's dive into an extreme case. Venus, the planet where a day goes on for almost 2 Earth years. That's right, it takes a whopping 243 Earth days for our neighboring planet to complete one full rotation on its axis. Now, you'd think that would make a year on Venus pretty lengthy, but surprisingly, it's actually the opposite. The reason? Venus is crazy close to the sun, and that proximity zips up its orbit. A whole rotation around the sun takes only 225 Earth days. This mind-blowing difference of 18 days makes a standard human year shorter than a day on Venus, at least according to our familiar 24-hour clock. That's a wrap. Thanks for joining the adventure. To explore even more mind-blowing topics, head over to our channel now. Don't miss out. Press that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you're always ready for liftoff with new videos. We'll catch you in the next episode.